Shalom, amigos. This is Edie J. Adler talking to you about anxiety and how to cope with it. You know, anxiety is not exclusive to humans, it affects animals too. For instance, my bird Lola. When she gets anxious, she plucks her feathers. When we first rescued her, all of this was bare. All of this was bare. And now she's getting better, but whenever I get anxious, it affects her too. So she's still plucking. So I've told you some of the tools that I use to cope with my anxiety, such as meditation, breathing exercises, acknowledging that you can't control it, you can just deal with it and help. But I also want to talk to you about animals today, especially parrots. I love parrots. I had my first one when I was 5 years old, a little Amazon that my grandmother rescued as a baby. And she and I nursed him back to health, and I had him for 45 years. His name was Pericles, and I miss him terribly. But if you're thinking of buying or getting a parrot, I strongly urge you to reconsider. These birds should not be kept in captivity. They are wild animals, and they deserve to fly free. The two birds that I have now are rescued. Why are they rescued? Because people buy them and they think they're beautiful, which they are, and they think that they're gonna just have a beautiful bird like they see on the movies or when they go to a show and the bird is doing all kinds of tricks. Well, yes, they're very, very smart, but remember, they can live more than 30 years. Some of them live more than 100. And if you're not prepared to deal with that, if you're not prepared to deal with the noise and the mess, birds are very messy and very, very noisy. They scream, they yell, and sometimes they bite. And their bite can be very serious. Yes, they are loving animals. This one loves me very much. She's bonded to me. And that's one of the reasons that you shouldn't get a bird, because they will bond with you. They bond with one person. And then when you abandon them, it's not right. It's not fair. It's like abandoning a child. And that's why this little one started plucking, because she was just left. Thankfully, a good organization, a rescue organization up north in California, rescued her. Nikabu is the name. If you can contribute, please do. And since I love birds, I decided that I would have birds, but only rescue, because they're not capable of making it on their own in the wild anymore. So please reconsider if you're thinking of getting a bird. If you are getting a bird, remember, they're noisy, they're very messy. And rescue. Rescue. Do not buy. And all animals are an excellent tool to manage your anxiety if treated properly with love, care, dignity, and respect. And remember, always be grateful. People who are not grateful cannot be happy. So be grateful. Until next time.